YouTube, good morning. Happy Saturday. Joined some Hobbit's weed this morning in my Hobbit's weed dedicated 9mm Molina de Valence. The only blend I'll smoke out of here is Hobbit's weed. Plus, I like the 9mm because it keeps the tongue bite down. Joined some Melikaliki Mocha coffee, leftover from Christmas from the Hawaiian Coffee Company. If you've never checked them out, man, that Kona coffee's fantastic. Enjoying the beautiful outdoors. It's 60 degrees here today. We plan to spend another full day outside. Um, I was supposed to be sitting in the Raleigh Pipe Show right now with my good friend and brother Curmudgeon Piper and Shaky and a few other folks from the YTPC. I'm sure we would have bumped into Dion Classical Pipes and a few other people that would have been there. But alas, that was canceled. So I'm going to have to settle for sitting in my beautiful backyard, listening to the birds chirp and enjoying a bowl of Hobbit's weed and talking to you all, which is a very, very, very good consolation prize, I would tell you. Really was looking forward to the Raleigh Pipe Show and have been. But what meant to be. So maybe next year. Maybe if this thing settles down, I'll get back to my hometown of Columbus. Well, I lived outside of Columbus. But maybe if it settles down, I'll get back to Columbus and hit the Columbus Pipe Show, which would be fantastic. So Mrs. Buckeye's inside diligently crafting. She's actually making us some COVID-19 masks so we could take to work or wear out in public. I got to pick out my fabric, so I picked stormtroopers for one of them. The other one is skulls. I didn't think that one was appropriate to wear to work, but maybe appropriate to wear it out today. I'll get some looks for that. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Finally received my concealed carry for North Carolina in the mail this week. Hoo-ha! So that brings the total of, holy moly, how many states can I carry concealed in now? Well, most of them anyway, because reciprocity, or however you say that. But I have a Illinois, a Utah, a Michigan, a Georgia, a Florida, and a North Carolina. Illinois, Utah, Michigan, Georgia, Florida. Six concealed carry permits. Nice. You only need one. Only need one, folks. Mrs. Buckeye's slacking. She only has like 3 or 4. Michigan, Florida, Georgia. She hasn't gotten to North Carolina yet. I keep pushing her. Just go down and fill out the paperwork, take your fingerprints, and get it done, man. It's amazing how many people don't want to get a concealed carry because, oh man, they're going to have my fingerprints on file. If you don't think they've already got your fingerprints on file, you're a doggone fool. Mine were on file at 18 when I joined the military, so there ain't no running from it anyway. So it don't matter. You can take my fingerprints all day. And number 2, if you don't have anything to worry about, it shouldn't matter if they've got your fingerprints. Made up another pound of this Hobbit's weed. Let it stew in there. This Hobbit's weed's about a year and a couple months old. You don't really get much out of aging aromatics, but should let it blend at least a month or so if you can, maybe 2, to really marry the flavor together. If you don't have the recipe, it's really simple. It's half. So if you want to do it by the ounce or however, you can figure out the math. I did it by the pound, and I'll give you the pound recipe if you want. But it's if you're making one part, it's half Lane BCA, it's a quarter Lane Very Cherry, and a quarter Sutliff 1M. So the easy math on a pound is 8 ounces of Lane BCA, 4 ounces of cherry, Lane Very Cherry, and 4 ounces of Sutliff 1M. You got a pound of Hobbit's weed. Thank me later. It's fantastic. If you don't want to make a pound, you can divvy it up however you want. You do the math. Or you can send me $10 and I will do the math for you and send it back via, I'll even make a video for you and tell you exactly how to blend it for $10. That's a deal, folks. Don't do that, folks. That's not a deal. And I wouldn't do that to anybody anyway. So if somebody does need help blending it, just hit me up, man. I'll help you. Oh, got a hole in my lip. Anyhow, that's today. We'll be back to do some videos, working on some 80s stuff. Got to get the bike out. Got to get back to my steps. So at work with coronavirus, and due to the fact that I'm one of the senior leaders in the building, I've been instructed to stay in my office as much as humanly possible, which drives me absolutely insane. But it's the right thing to do, because you know, we're all separate. So if somebody gets sick, we're covered. And I miss walking out on the floor and getting around. I was getting 10,000 plus steps a day, and I was dropping some pounds, and I've picked up 3 or 4. So if anybody lost them, I have them. You can give them back if you want them. I'd like to take off another 20. I'll get to work on that once the gyms open back up, like I was going before this anyway, right? Anyhow, folks, be well. Take care of each other. Just a quick check-in to say hello, good morning. Enjoy your pipes, cigars, tobacco. Enjoy your coffee. Enjoy your stories. I'll check in with as many of you as I can. Watching your videos, I really enjoy them. And if you want to see a video or anybody out there, a certain topic, I'm always open to talk about anything. Whether it's leadership or 80s stuff, 90s stuff. I don't remember the 70s as much as like Curmudgeon does. You know, he probably, you know, can you imagine Curmudgeon in the 70s? That dude had a freaking hair down to his hind end, a flower paisley shirt on that wasn't tobacco in his pipe, beard down to his belly button, driving a Volkswagen, beat up Volkswagen, multicolored camper top van, following the Grateful Dead around. I've seen pictures, folks. Don't believe me, ask him. He was a bona fide hippie. Anyhow, be well. Take care of yourself. We'll catch you later today.